KF Love, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. It's let's see, 7:31 22 2022, and it's the Fertile Fireside Chat. We're kicking it up and changing the background, the foreground, the conversation. It's all about fertility. Oh boy, that's a long one. KF, love you. Hello to everyone. Freedom. So I've got Dr. Kiltz. I got the CNY Fertility. We got the YouTube and Instagram. We're up on all channels. I look forward, Netabo. Look forward to seeing you also. I'm in Syracuse this week with Dr. Corley, as usual, our master of ceremony. He's amazing. I'm here to answer your questions and talk about fertility and a reproductive life. Serendipity Design, hello. How are you doing? Another awesome day. If you haven't been over to the Mighty Meetup, Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, which is all about it's all about fasting for the next 3 days. If you can, come on and join us. If not, it's okay. We're all just learning. Gertha, good morning. Amanda, wait, it looks starting IVF in September. We're here to help you on the journey, whether it's IVF, IUI, natural conception, donor eggs, donor sperm, your embryos, someone else's, doesn't matter. We're all here to share ideas how you can get the healthiest ever in order to conceive naturally, stay pregnant, don't miscarry, which is all related to unhealthy lifestyle. That's kind of what so much about Kiltz is talking about is unhealthy lifestyle. The land savior. Good morning again. Let's see, we are 5 a.m. every day. This is my motivation, and I need it to keep me moving in life, right? That's it. Bobby O'Connor, Naya, good morning. Hannah, good morning. Good morning to everyone. Thank you. Arlene, good morning. Talking about fertility. Team Sarasota, Jay, K2, an awesome day. Or no matter where you are in this world, fertility issues are rampant and they're growing. I believe they're getting greater and greater and greater due to inflammation, the incorrect diets. We're going to be talking to Dr. Laszlo Boros at 11:15 on YouTube and on Facebook. I'm not going to be able to do it on Instagram. It's just not working right. So a lot of great stuff coming. Carnivore Tom, how you doing for life? Progesterone and oil injections better than oral. Amanda, depending what you're doing, depending on your levels. If you're doing a medicated frozen transfer or even a fresh IVF, adding the intramuscular progesterone oil can be helpful. Let's see, Beard Far. Wife and I have been trying for 10 years to conceive. It's not happening. Where do we start? I've been tested and I'm good. She needs ultrasound, some blood work, the sperm count, obviously, hysterosalpingogram to make sure the tubes are open. You can go right to Amazon and you can get our family building guide and Kiltz's keto. Both of those are complementary to a lot of what we talk about in health and wellness. So that's a good spot. Regular cycles, open tubes, normal sperm. In my opinion, it's always going to be inflammation. That is the cause, and inflammation is why we suffer. We're going to talk about deuterium and why deuterium depletion is so important with Laszlo G. Boros at 11:15 on YouTube and Facebook on the Dr. Kiltz and CMI Fertility channel. So if you're on Instagram, you got to get over there because it's a challenge to get it so I can do all of it, right? 10 weeks pregnant, April, awesome. Stay in the keto carnivore space. And again, if you haven't done, right, it's either called the baby's way or the baby's diet or the baby's plan. I played with all of them, but bacon, eggs, butter, beef, this is the game changer for all of us, right? Amanda, AMH 14, 28 years young, more likely to end up with OHSS if you use a standard dose of 300 or more hyperstim. So that's PCOS for sure. I recommend adding letrozole 5 milligrams throughout the stim, along with a lower dose gonadotropins in the 150 range, 200 max, and trigger with Lupron only, a big game changer. We're also going to be adding progesterone in the form of prometrium 200 twice a day, once or twice a day, or prometrium. I'll say prometrium 200 milligrams once a day, or Provera 10 milligrams once a day, in lieu of antagonists such as ganirelix for those that are doing a freeze-all cycle. So, you either do a fresh transfer or a frozen cycle. You don't transfer anything fresh. That could be very helpful for many. Fresh and frozens are both nearly equivalent, but if you have a high estrogen over 4,000 or a progesterone over 3, then you may want to talk about a freeze-all cycle with our practitioners. Logs 101, hemoglobin, let's say A1C level 5.7 is told pre-diabetic, waiting for CD1. Start IVF with us guys. Awesome. Kiltz is keto. It's carnivore. Listen, I personally went vegetable, fruit, fiber, seeds, and nuts free nearly 12 years ago. And I will tell you, it's the game changer. Keto carnivore is a high fat nutrition. That's the game changer that I found. So check it out check it out where our new Kiltz is keto is coming, and it's basically carnivore. Kim and Nadia and the team are working on it, putting their final touches on it. I've got a copy that I've got to go through. Game changing. Myra Beverly, have to watch what you eat when doing. Myra, the best thing you and I and all of us can do as carnivores, as lionesses and lions, eat fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Occasionally Kiltz's ice cream. It's rock solid, amazing. But yeah, you got to do it for the rest of your life, Myra. All of us, Arlene, all of us, Jasmine, all of us. 34 years young, 15, we were diagnosed unexplained. Unexplained infertility is inflammation due to your diet, nutrition, which is deadly. Carnivore-ish. No, you got to go full-on-ish, all right? Also have high sensitivity. Don't use the milk or the cheese or the butter, Jasmine. Go right to full-on bacon, eggs, and steak. That is it. It's a game changer. Let's see. Why would progesterone not start a period for me? Well, you got to do a combination of progesterone and estrogen is my recommendation, Ab. Again, we're on the fertility channel, the Fertile Fireside Chat. My fireplace is over there. I got my new black background. I got a white one behind that, and then I'm working on my green and blue screen. And Charles is going to be helping me with that. 72-hour fasting. We're all working on it on the Mighty Tribe, Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, because fasting is lasting. And we're going to talk about deuterium depletion with Dr. Laszlo G. Boros at 11:15 on YouTube and Instagram on the CNY Fertility and the Dr. Kiltz. So my Instagrammers, come on over there, all right? Let's see. CNY denies over BMI. Black Women Code. We will take care of you no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender. That's it. Doesn't matter. We're here to take care of you. Amanda, let's see. A mustard seed creation one. We're all mustard seeds. That's it. We're the seeds of the one. And he, she, it is the one for all of us, right? Gloria, awesome. Elements, oh boy. Del Campo, thank you. Thoughts on reverse vasectomies. Emoret, Peddler, Dr. Trussell does them for us in Syracuse. He's awesome. They say if it's over 10 years, it's not as good. But I say if you're young enough on the female side, give it a shot. I've seen them work even after 20 years, right? Samantha, progesterone for 2 days after retrieval to prepare for first transfer, which didn't happen. How long before my period should start since stopping it? So your menstrual period after you stop it is usually about 2 to 5 days, sometimes as long as a week. It depends on how much estrogen, progesterone your ovary is making, by the way. So let's see. Emma, talking about mini IVF with DOR, diminished ovarian reserve, which is ovarian dysfunction, which means that your ovaries and the testicles and your body is damaged and depleted due to eating a high carb, low animal fat diet, in my opinion, and eating more than once a day. Listen, even on carnivore, you shouldn't eat more than once a day, in my opinion, in general. But by going carnivore, or at least doing a keto, which is a high-fat one meal a day, you'll help that. Cook the carbs well. But yes, the mini protocol is what I recommend pretty much for everyone. Somewhere between 100 and 200 units of Gonalef or Follistim. You can do a 125 to 150 of either of those, plus 75 of Menopure. We do a lot of low-dose HCG. I think it works nicely for the DORs. So much diminished ovarian reserve. What's it caused from? It's caused by inflammation. Inflammation due to the incorrect diet, which I've been a proponent of keto carnivore for a long time. I think it changes. So I think a mini protocol, add some human growth hormone to that, Emma, and also the other thing is if you do some human growth, 3 units for 2 to 4 weeks, estrogen, progesterone, and Kiltz's keto carnivore. That's the game changer. And when you're pregnant, you stay keto carnivore. You do not change. You got it. Listen, we're lionesses and lions, not pigs, cows, and sheep. That's it. It's been 15 years for my husband. Emaret, it may be still good, but depends on your age, by the way. Samantha, we got that answer. We got that. Jasmine, focus, fatty, beef, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. I say eat 1 meal a day, 1 meal, 1 snack. That's the very best. We're starting our 3-day, 72-hour fast. Today is my last meal for 3 days until Wednesday late in the day. So I'm going to do maybe my steak and eggs later. Dr. Corley may come over. We'll see if we can get any of other the guys to come on over and share some steak. I'm going out to the polo fields in Skinny Atlas at 1:00, celebrating the NICU, neonatal intensive care unit at Krause Hospital. Great supporter of Krause, but also of Upstate, St. Joe's community. Great hospitals and healthcare in the Upstate region. Fatty, I say no carbs, Jasmine, and it does help open fallopian tubes. I've seen when you reduce NIA, when you reduce inflammation in the bowels, you'll help unblock those tubes. Your body, it's kind of like the sinuses. They get all clogged up, right? All the mucus and, the garbage that gets in our body, right? So when you go on the keto carnivore 1 meal a day, the Kiltz way, it's a game changer. I've seen so many people that heal. And look, we're all addicted to food, because if you're not, you're dead in a famine. You're meant to eat the fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts if you couldn't find the fatty meat 10,000, 100,000 years ago. This is amazing. And you might check out, I know I'm disappearing for a moment, the beef liver and the organ meat supplements, which will help those that don't want to eat the liver. For me, I love the liver. I love duck liver. That's one of the best. All right. Everyone's doing good. I'm sure on this great Sunday. Prayer, meditation, faith every day. Go for a walk, get some weights, lift them up, right? And discipline. You must be disciplined and persistent and never, ever, ever give up on this crazy journey, right? 43 years young. Only donor egg can I transfer to? Potentially, Myra, yes, but you got to ask, and I can't guarantee that all my practitioners are going to say yes, but why do embryologists only check on embryo day 1 and 5? We do day 3s. We'll check on day 3 to make sure they're cleaving. We may not report it. We may not take pictures, but we're making sure they're still cleaving. We change the media, and then we go to blast in some cases. I'm a big fan of day 3s, fresh or frozen transfers, and I'm not a big proponent of, Kiltz leaves the blank space, right? But I wanted to bring up my embryo, which is the trophectoderm surrounding the embryo. And if you biopsy this one or this one or this one or this one, they're all going to be a little different. And I've seen so many embryo biopsies that were abnormal, and then we transfer them, we got a normal baby. So it's really not so straightforward, and I know it's really hard to understand. Jennifer, Wastelands, Angela, we're talking about fertility. This is the Fertility Hour, the Fertile Fireside Chat. My name is Dr. Rob Kiltz, CNY Fertility, Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, Philadelphia, Sarasota, Atlanta, and Colorado Springs. Really amazing team players, people out there helping us continue to stay affordable, accessible, quality, and integrate Eastern and Western medicine. All right. Can PCOS patients have healthy embryos? Shay, absolutely. All day long. Plenty of women have babies naturally with PCOS. So it's not one that it holds you out, by the way. Arlen, besides diet, how can one improve the chances of an embryo sticking? I'm getting the family building guide, Arlene, go ahead on Amazon. You can purchase a copy, download a digital one to Kindle. But if you look at the immune protocols, page 78 of this current journal or guide, it's got level 3 and level 4: aspirin, prednisone, Z-Pak, antihistamine, Pepsin, Claritin, Benadryl. The dietary supplements, the nutritional supplements, and the molecular fertility supplements that we sell. Look at Ovatera for DHEA or Theralogics, if you would. Plaquenil, Neupogen, HCG, PRP boosters, and intrauterine. So keto is always, to me, keto carnivore number one meal a day. Faith, I am a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, I'm having a baby. Not I wish, can you please, I hope. I am having a baby. I'm a parent. And then again, I believe inflammation is the cause of it. That's why we use aspirin, prednisone, Plaquenil, Prograf, Neupogen, Humira, IVIG. You don't need to do all the tests. You're welcome to it, but I'm still going to recommend the level 3 or level 4. And if at any of our clinics we're not doing at least a level 3 or 4, even for IUI and intercourse cycles, tell the practitioners what you'd like. Let's see. Use Philly centers. How many days I have to go to New York? Sonia, you can use Dr. Ivanov for the monitoring. They'll give you the trigger instructions, and then you come to either Syracuse, Albany, Buffalo. So Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany, Colorado Springs are currently our retrieval centers. Sarasota is opening up later this year. We're really excited about it. And then we're working on Southern California, and wherever you're at, talk to your OBGYN doctors of whether or not they can help monitor you. Go to your local hospital, go ask for a discounted ultrasound, and LabCorp will do the blood drawing and send it information to us the next day. It works even the next day results. You don't always have to have them the same day, by the way. Transfer took, I'm pregnant, awesome. How often do we get betas? Once you've gotten your first and second betas, you don't need to get them again. They're not critical. 5 weeks, we do an ultrasound. 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. Sometimes we'll then refer you back to your OBGYNs or refer you to a specialist. We'll continue to co-monitor you if you like for an extra fee to help you with your medications and support and things like that. Intralipids weekly until 12 to 14 weeks, and then every other week till about 28 weeks, and then monthly after that. Stay Kiltz's keto carnivore. Critical. Amanda, after a failed FET, you may be able to do 2 embryos. Yes. But again, I'm giving you my yes, but some of my team members, no. Heterotopic pregnancy, Nev Kitty. Daughter just had a heterotopic pregnancy with tube ruptured, surgery. Anything we can do to help second embryo stay, as long as it's, well, do you know it's alive in the uterus, but stick to, you've surgically removed it. I've seen plenty of women have removal of an ectopic surgically and go on to deliver a healthy in utero. So yes, it's the same thing. Stay positive, patient, persistent, and Kiltz's keto carnivore, 1 meal a day, and fasting. Even when you're pregnant, go 1, 2, or 3 days without food. And if you're eating potatoes, pasta, bread, vegetables, fruit, fiber, seeds, or nuts, they're deadly for our babies, our lives. Victoria, 22, my first frozen transfer failed about a month ago. I'm going in for my second transfer. Anything recommended? Consider laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endometriosis if you haven't done that already. PRP, HCG, Neupogen washes, then Neupogen and HCG boosters. Again, keto and the family building guide. You got to check both of them out. Keto and the family building guide. Both of those have a lot of really great things. Can cannabis interfere with your facility? Well, Jeanette, I don't recommend cannabis for fertility. I think it absolutely affects our fertility. We don't recommend it. It's legal like alcohol in some places. And so you're going to do what you're going to do, and we support you and we'll take care of you 100%, by the way. Had a type 2 diabetic and always suddenly close his eyes, even in our conversations related to his illness. And he always suddenly closed his eyes. It's probably related to inflammation for sure. Type 2 diabetes is curable by going on Kiltz's keto and the baby's way. All type 2 diabetics and even type 1 should go carnivore, 1 meal a day. Game changer, game changer. And I know it's like, well, Kiltz, you're crazy. Fertility, yes, it can. Sorry, Jeanette. Good question. Yes, it can. Let's see. Allergic to nuts, so I can't do the intralipids. We have a new intralipid is made out of fish oil, and so you should be able to use it. Ovagin, I think it is. I don't remember. Ask about the fish oil lipids. There's fish oil lipids, and there's plant oils and animal oils. So you should be able to do that, by the way. Can high levels of estrogen interfere with implantation? Well, probably. I don't think so overall. I mean, like, you do a stimulation, you're going to have your levels. There's a huge variation in those levels. So that isn't the one thing. Ultimately, I think it all comes down to inflammation as the leading cause of all of our problems. Inflammation. You want to reduce inflammation by fasting, get rid of coffee, tea, water. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Let's say coffee, tea of any significance, lower it down. Don't drink too much water. And Dr. Laszlo Boros is going to talk about that in our next hour at 11:15. Excited about that on YouTube, Facebook. So Instagrammers, you got to move over in about 40 minutes or so, or an hour. Let's see. So let's see. What was the quote? High estrogen and high progesterone. But again, the problem is that these levels are all over the place, and it's not an exact science. All right, Laura Persons, Omo, get a laparoscopy through CNY. Yes, we take care of plenty of laparoscopies, hysteroscopies in Sarasota with Dr. Condrup, K2, in Albany with Dr. Ditkoff, Grossman, and Dr. Montalto, and Dr. Newhauser is also going to be doing them, looking for and treating endo at the same time. I think so. Talk about why we don't need to drink too much on carnivore. Yes, it's Zitita. Yes. Carnivore keto, number one, it's the game changer. And be the example to change the world. You got to do it, right? Let's see. Hello, doctor. What are your thoughts on Liver King? I love Jimmy Harrison. I love Liver King. He's being honest and open and sharing his ideas. But listen, you don't need to be bulky muscle to be healthy at all, by the way. You don't need to lift weights. You don't need to do excessive exercise, but you need to work on the positivity in your mind. That's the most important thing every day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Whistle while you work and love work. And if you're not loving your work, love your work or change it, right? Ventura, hello. Okay, let's just find out Friday at PCOS. Any options? Metformin versus minoxidil, both maybe. I'm not a big Metformin fan. What does Kiltz recommend? Like all day, right? TY, yes, Dr. Montalto is back. He was with our team 10 years ago. He's back with our team. We're really excited. We've been referring back to Dr. Montalto for years. Let's see. I think oh boy, my brain some days. Chang and Carolyn D'Souza in Buffalo, and Dr. Ivanov in Philadelphia also does laparoscopy hysteroscopies. But in Syracuse, it's myself, Dr. Kiltz, and Dr. Lutheringer. We do them mostly. Let's see. Decided I want to do 2 instead of 1. That's recommended. Can I go against the recommendation? Well, Jeanette, the problem is in this world we're overseen by all these governmental agencies that want to shut us down if we put too many 2 embryos in younger women. So we got to be a little careful for that. We can discuss that on an individual basis. All right. You guys are awesome. Any extra tips for egg retrieval? It's coming up soon for me. Priming meds, prime on keto carnivore, 1 meal a day. That's it. And we're going to do fasting. Fasting's lasting. We're going to do a 3-day, 72-hour fast. The first, the second, the third. You can have your last meal today, get your next meal. And even if you're early pregnancy, it is amazing that fasting is helping those pregnancies along. Again, it's the fat is the only fuel for the Ferrari. That is it. You never burn sugar. That's the craziness, right? Let's see. Sonia, first FED failed, PGT, embryo, ERA, done, keto and fasting, done, no alcohol, not even coffee, done, no infertility issues, ridiculous. Any ideas? Let's see. So you've done the laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, scratch, add the Neupogen, add the PRP, HCG washes, stay as positive and hopeful as you can every day. Look at the family building guide and go to, I think it's page 78 for the immune protocols. Those are the things that I think are really helpful for sure. And never give up. And carnivore is kick-ass amazing. So don't give up on that. I know this is hard shit, is it not? Right, Sonia? Hard shit, right? Do keto without red meat. Yes, you can. To me, red fatty meat is the healthiest thing. But if you want to do a fish, duck, chicken, pork, turkey, go ahead. But they're missing the number one thing, which is a lot of fat. And I say you got to eat the fat to be the fittest you can be. That's it. 72 hours, Sat, Sri, awesome. Perminder, awesome. Sonia, awesome. Everything, every day. So do it all. Never give up. Have faith, patience, persistence. That's the rock solid, right? Let's see. Thanks to the CNY Fertility, the Dr. Kiltz team, doing carnivore at 3 months, still having burning sore feet. It'll take some time. You're going through oxalate shedding, lectins, oxalates, phytates, and go to the 1 meal a day and add more fat. See, carnivore, paleo, and keto is a high fat nutrition. 70 to 80% of your calories should come from fat, 10 to 20 from protein, amino acids, and maybe 2 to 5 to 10% from carbs. But you have zero requirement from a carbohydrate ever, by the way. That's crazy. Let's see. Thelma Brown, how are you doing? Shelly Lewis, God bless you. Would you recommend HCG wash for someone use? Yeah, HCG, PRP, and Neupogen washes. The intralipids, whether it's soy-based or fish-based, both could be good. We're just adding a new fish-based lipids. I'm really excited about it because I don't love soy. It's deadly. Don't do it. Carnivore. So again, I would say Mary Rose, the fasting, and maybe do a 2 to 3 day fast. Join us on the way, Kiltz's way. And tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we are going to talk on the Mighty Tribe. So if you're not a member yet, just go to drkiltz.com, become a member of the Mighty Tribe. It's free of charge, right? We may be adding a few little things later, but just basic membership to get on there, to join our lives. You're there, right? Fatine. Good afternoon, Angeline from Italy, female, 40 years young, suffering from Hashimoto's. We are looking for a second child, first daughter, age 8. Awesome. Carnivore all the way. If you want to do our beef and organ meat supplements, Dr. Kiltz, those can be helpful for those that just do not want to eat liver. But carnivore for everyone. Doctor, my brain for my Italian doctor. Oh, it's going to come to me. Please give me a moment. And in Italy, someone's going to remind me of my Italian doctor that we interviewed a few weeks ago. And I apologize. Jeanette, you can get them on drkiltz.com, both the nutritional solutions and the male and female molecular fertility supplements. I recommend them. Again, is there absolute evidence you need them? No, but the ovarian bloom helps with those with diminished ovarian reserve, along with the male fertility supplements. And everyone should do, guess what? Carnivore, fasting, lasting, right? That's it. It's amazing. You guys are having a great Sunday, I'm sure. Thanks for joining me for the Fertility Hour with Dr. Rob Kiltz. I'm a fertility specialist, CMI Fertility Centers. Amazing team. We're all challenged in the coronavirus, or that virus we will not speak about. Craziness, right? egg retrieval, IUI strength coming soon. I'm getting really great eggs and my embryos, and I'm making a baby. That's really it. This is easy, but watch online. We're going to be putting some. Malcolm's going to be doing some videos with us. If you want to have us video, you bring a video. Do you want to video what you're doing? We want the stories. How many people went keto, carnivore, fasting? What's your story? It's so important to share your stories, both in our keto guide and also in the family building guide online. Go to the CNY fertility guide or drkiltz.com. So Jeanette, you can go right on to drkiltz.com and get them that way. Jimmy Harrison, let's see, coming to Syracuse around the week of August 8th. Hope we get a chance to meet you. I'm there mostly. Just say, hey, it's Kiltz here. I love to meet people. I love the selfies. We love the photos, love the stories. Very important that we all share the stories, by the way. And that Hashimoto's on carnivore will help go away, Angie Lynn. Let's see. Carnivore Yogi, how are you doing? Any reasons for not getting blast with balanced translocation, though able to get pregnant naturally? Yeah, do day 3. Don't do blast. I recommend don't do PGS testing. Make the day 3s, I think, and carnivore is critical. And keto carnivore, 1 meal a day, is amazing. Amazing. Let's see. Shelly Bell. Let's see. Birth control pills, and the nurse in Albany wants me to stop taking it and come in for it. I would say stay on the pill, get your baseline. We stop it and do a stim. Surgery a week ago, hysteroscopy, DNC, and polypectomy. I'm still bleeding from surgery. No, it's you can get your ultrasound and blood work with or without the pill, Shelly, and then they'll start estrogen and get you ready for your transfer. I know some of our docs like the birth control pill when they do these procedures. I don't think they're necessary for most of us. Taking Robitussin to help make stick uterus. The antihistamine protocol, Pepsid, Claritin, Benadryl, and yes, the using the Robitussin can help. It's antihistamine. It basically reduces the mucus stickiness, the mucusy stuff. It helps fix the glycobiome, by the way. And who talks about the glycobiome more than anyone? Kiltz, right? Look at Carolyn Bertozzi and the glycobiome. Do I have the book? Oh, the sugar code. You got to check it out. Listen, we are scientifically driven in this fertility journey. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I published. Now I though focus on the simple clinical ease of the knowledge and how to simplify the story so we can all talk about it. Again, I'm going to be talking with Dr. Laszlo in about 45 minutes. Excited about that, and talking about deuterium depletion and how it helps your health and wellness. So let's see. Birth control pill, we got that. Me and my wife come to Syracuse. Look forward to it. Jeanette, thank you. Any reasons for not making blasts? Bad sperm, and your embryos want to do day 3. We do freezing day 3 all day long. A lot of places don't do it, and you should. Again, blast is not perfect. All right, so, Sammy Zishan, 42 years young, low AMH, no period since March, failed 2 IVFs, 18-19, 2 frozen embryos, Northern California Fertility Center, afraid to try again, think I'm in menopause. We're all afraid, and fear is normal and natural for everyone. But I want you to work through the fear and do it anyway. Faith evolves and restores. Have faith in the fear. And I'm always picking up a good book on spirituality, and make sure I include that in my life every single day. Faith first. Fertile fatty foods. That means carnivore or ketovore. I say ketovore or kiltzivore is it. And slow down. Not too much heavy exercise. Lighten it up. A little bit of this and a little bit. Go dancing and singing for sure, right? Majestic, hi. Sonia, I am so into keto, but thinking carnivore diet makes me think I'm a cardio. Listen, the cause of cardiac disease is caused by plants. Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts all convert to sugar. Sonia, if you become a carnivorist, you become the strength. You heal the body. your cells go like, fuck, finally, you got rid of vegetables, fruit and fiber, seeds and nuts. And Dr. Boris is going to talk about how those things may increase your deuterium levels and damage your mitochondria. And we know all about the mighty mitochondria, right? That is critical. And do I have my, I have my cell stuff. Sorry for walking away. If you haven't read Sally Norton's paper, and I know that Malcolm has put it on our link on oxalates, but it's more than that. But our cells, our beautiful cells, are being damaged by sugar, which we have zero requirement ever to eat. Plants, fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, they're the predators and they want to kill us. It's as stupidly simple as that. So I absolutely believe that you can help reduce inflammation at whatever age you are with those embryos. Absolutely go for it. Lipids, HCG wash, PRP washes, anything, other things to increase chance of implantation. Scratch, ERA, ER peak, a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, or the 2 months of Orilissa, letrozole, Lupron, letrozole. All of those things can be very helpful on the medical side to reduce inflammation. Number one, is that enough for everyone? Shut up, Kiltz, right? Jolene, you still recommend fasting during first trimester? Absolutely, Sonia. Fasting is lasting. And I think Dr. Fetke, Gary Fetke, talked about fasting in early pregnancy. Dr. Paul Mason, we're hoping to get Paul Mason on, talk about it, down another doc down under that's really into keto carnivore, fasting, and much more. Jason Fung, we're going to be working on the new reversed series, and you got to check it out. The reverse series. Let's see, Maria Emmerich, Ken Berry is there, Jason Fung, and more. I think I'm going to be working with Sean Baker, Ken Berry, and more on the new reversed for fertility. Right? What's more important than your fertility in a fertile life? Nothing, right? The Kiltz tribe. Thanks, Steven. Steve, appreciate you. What are the chances of implantation with 2814 embryos? Jolene, 100%. God's always working in your favor. Just think it first, right? The mind is the master, always in the mind. That's why I created Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, because the mind is the master. And listen, you don't need to work on your reels. Just be real and do what you do, and people will watch, right? Stay tuned every day. Fasting during pregnancy is critical and important. The reason everyone's getting type 2 diabetes in pregnancy, gestational, because they're told to eat 3 to 6 plant-filled meals a day. They're deadly for us, right? Go Kiltz's Keto Carnivore, and you will find such a tremendous improvement in everything about your life. Razan, do we use Omnitrope for FET, and how many months to take it? I don't, 2 to 4 weeks, I think, is enough. Kiltz's Keto Carnivore for 2 to 4 weeks at least. Might take 3 months for sperm and egg improvement. 3 units, you might check out the Cerevital, which is the over-the-counter pills for human growth. That might help for sure. Let's put this one up. This is a long one. Myra, did I get it? All right. My first transfer failed. I will try next month after transfer. How is going to be the process for frozen transfer? I said I need a call my first day of my period. After that, when can I have the transfer? Taking LDN and prednisone. Go keto carnivore for once, Myra, for sure. That'll help a lot, in my opinion. Fasting is lasting for sure. Basically, you're going to call, get your ultrasound and blood work. We're going to then start you on estrogen along with stay on the LDN, the prednisone, up the dose. Go to a Immune 3. Tell the nursing team, the doctor team, practitioner team, Immune 3, 10 twice a day prednisone, weekly lipids, Lovenox 30 to 40 twice a day. Add the Neupogen, microgram per kilogram, max of 60 usually, but you can go higher. Start that. Do HCG, Neupogen, PRP washes, and never, ever, ever, ever give up on this crazy ass journey, right? Not getting blast. We talked about that. You guys are amazing. And advice on lichen sclerosis. Chris, lichen sclerosis, it's all inflammation due to a plant-based, which contains the bacteria and the mold, which love the sugars. Remember, kale, asparagus, broccoli, celery, carrots is all sugar, and they're fucking deadly for you. Seeds and nuts, walnuts, deadly. Don't do it. Amanda, transfer recommends staying in a hotel. Yeah, it's okay to go home the same day, Amanda. You can fly home, but it's always good to take a day of rest for sure. That's it. Monique Carrington, are there any requirements to transfer two embryos? Failed cycles, quality not as good, older, age over 35, but we'll take it individual, by the way. Let's see. Alan, how you doing? How long did you take to see others in the 50s take to heal after switching to carnivore? I've made huge improvements in my first months, but still my prostate is enlarged. It took me about 6 to 8 months for my prostate to really shrink down. It might even be longer than that, for sure, Alan. But it's a game changer. I've been doing it now for 12 years. Oh my God. Best ever. Jessica. All right, Jessica, shout at 944, first HCG level. Great numbers. But wherever you're at, if it's over 50, you're in better shape than under 20, but it's not impossible. Listen, this is a game of persistence, faith, and the power of prayer every day. Listen, this for me is like critical every day, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Hindu, whatever it is, and even atheistic or agnostic, always, right? My pleasure, Alan. Adrian would, let's see, we're going to get to, lots of really great questions. Maybe we should do a 2-hour time for so many of these. Let's see, current IVF stems, my FERT doctor told me I should have 16 follicles, but only 6 are growing. Listen, you're going to grow what you're going to grow. We don't know what you're going to get until you do it. That's all. We are constantly, look at who's able to predict the stock market. No one. The economy. No one. The climate. No one. Right? Let's see. Wasn't sure if I could start transfer meds a week after having surgery. Yes, you can for sure. And if they just locked me out of my CNY fertility, my Kiltz account. Oh, I love it. Always something. Let's see if I can do this real quick. You guys stay with me 1 second. Always something. Maybe I'm not going to be able to do it. Maybe I got to wait. They're locking me out of the Dr. Kiltz on Instagram for whatever reason. Dr. Kiltz, at Gmail. I got to go to my Gmail account. Oh, how do I go to my Gmail account? Right? That's always something. Technicalities. You guys are with me. Thank you. Let's see. Give me one momento. We don't want Google Maps. Don't Google Home. Maybe that'll get me. It's always good. Always good. Life is great. You guys doing good on this beautiful day? There's my Gmail. We'll see if it give discounts on first transfer failed. Erica, we are the discounted center already. So, that's the craziness. We're already there. Let's see. All right. Add another. Oh my God. Whatever it is, right? You can win by just being here. So my CNY fertility, Dr. Kiltz is locked out on Instagram. I don't have time. So invite everyone over to the CNY fertility or the YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. Let's see. Good question. I wonder, let's see. Let me get Erica. Give discounts. Listen, we are already the discounted king, queen of the universe. We're really working diligently. People go self-pay, financing. You got to keep it going so we can keep it affordable so I can keep this discounted IVF there, right? That's what we're really working on. Stay in the course. I don't want to raise my prices. I'm working hard not to do that. That is it. Crazy, right? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. You guys bear with me. Malcolm, maybe you can help and get them to text me the code to get into my Dr. Kiltz, Instagram. Thank you. See, I've got front end and back end work. Help. Let's see. Use to weigh 262, now 192. Been carnivore nearly a year. Majestic. Awesome. Would small intestine be healed by now? At the stubborn body? No, it just takes time. It takes time, and it should be healed for sure. It'll get better and better and better. You need to keep healing. We're all keep healing for sure, right? That's the key. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on the carnivore, the keto, the fertility sides, all of it, right? All of it is amazing on this fertility journey. Inflammation, bad bacteria is a big cause of implantation failure. To me, all bacteria, all yeast, all viruses are bad. This idea of the good bacteria and bad bacteria, I think it's the glycobiome has been damaged, and that's really the biggest problem in all this. The glycobiome has been damaged. That's it. That's it. Let's see if I can get the team to help me. Help. All right. Let's see. I got back in also on this earlier today, but we'll see what we'll go. Let's see. Hi, good vibes to you all. Thanks. Let's see. Adriana, would high LH and FSH in the middle of long stem cycle compromise? I don't think it does. I think that we'll see higher LH and FSHs in some cases as long as you haven't ovulated all of your eggs. I don't think it's an issue. Age is the biggest factor in all of this, not the LH and FSH as people might think. Let's see. You guys are amazing. All right, let's see other questions we're getting. Let's see. Inflammation is caused by a plant-based low animal fat diet. None. Hysteroscopy, standard procedure for IVF, going into egg retrieval. Not always. It may be. All right. Now they're trying to, let's see. All right. Wherever you're at, how long do you recommend doing keto carnivore prior to starting stims? Let's see. 2 to 4 weeks at least, even the day you do a transfer. Absolutely. All right. Starting keto. Can I start with the 72-hour fasting? Absolutely. It's a great way with our fast on the Mighty Tribe, Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. Check it out. Can be very helpful. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get this stuff to work. But most important is answer your questions. That's it. Fasting is lasting for everyone. When you're pregnant, fasting is very, very valuable. When your doctor says, no, you got to eat for 2 or 3, don't believe them. One meal a day or less. Brittany, are embryos graded before a fresh transfer or just before? No, before fresh and before we freeze them. Yeah, but grades, let's look at grading is not critical or important. It's not helpful, right? Let's see, doctor. Hold on. Help me if you can. Oh, we got to change. All this technology is awesome. Thanks for traveling all around the globe to seek out fertility advice through this crazy CNY Fertility Network, right? Cycle started late on the 28th. I came in tomorrow for blood work, other tests. Let's see. Jeanette, after that, when do I start medications? You might start in a day or 2 for the medications, by the way. Build Amonte, hello. Andre, cannot having a regulated mixed cycle because, it's the irregular cycles are indication of inflammation, and inflammation will damage your egg, sperm, embryos, and implantation environment, and that will affect all of it for sure. All right. Does implantation bleeding exist? Yeah, it does, absolutely, Allie. Ovulation bleeding, implantation bleeding, those are all factors that can, to me, there may be inflammation is the problem, and everyone has it because they're so inflamed. That's it. Let's see. Steph, let's see. Muam, Melissa, and Whitney, hello. Do you have any opinions? Probiotics for better vaginal health. Keto carnivore is critical. I don't think that probiotics or prebiotics are healthy for us at all. Why would you put bacteria and yeast in your body when you wouldn't put it on a wound or in your eyes? I think it's incorrect science, is my opinion. We're basing everything on the belief that via a plant-based diet, nutrition, it's all good for us. No effing way. Certain bacteria are better. I'd say that the bacteria are the same bacteria, good or bad. Same stuff. That's really it. And it really, if you simply go keto carnivore, one meal a day, you will heal your gut and your bacteria will be suppressed. Your glycobiome will be happy. The sugar coating is the glycobiome, which is so critical. So critical. Let's see. Corinne Azara, after a major complicated C-section with vaginal canal repairs and arterial repair, how long do I have to wait for the next embryo transfer? Probably 3 to 6 months. You might err on the 6-month side, probably be better. Freeze as many eggs as we can. Jeanette, we're going to freeze as many as that you have for sure. Mrs. Alfred, hello? Let's see if I got my my code back. Not yet. It's okay. Dia from Thax. Let's see. Adamore. Adore me, amor. Can my husband take the Cerevital? Yes, I think Cerevital for men and women. I think keto carnivore, one meal a day for men and women. I think all of these things and nutritional solutions for men and women. I recommend the organ meats, the very best. Can a pregnancy be viable if HCG doesn't double in 4 days? Absolutely. It's 1.5 times is considered the lower limits of normal, but I've seen some that don't change at all and then go up and they're fine. So Jessica, I know it's not easy. Let's see. What are the causes of fluid in the uterus? Razan, inflammation. Let's see. Dr. Kiltz, Instagram, they locked me out. Why? Well, because I'm Dr. Well, who knows? Kiltz is talking too much about stuff he shouldn't be talking about, right? Maybe that's it. Let's see. What was no cramps at all? Fifth transfer on Thursday, needing lots of prayers. Let's all bring the prayers and vibration for Brandy, for Jeanette, Majestic, Jessica, all of you. Let's just visualize babies. Just visualize it and it will materialize. That's it. Cerevital. Yes. Anti-aging. Listen, we're not anti-aging. We're all youthifying, not euthanizing, youthifying us, getting younger every day. You know, Kiltz is 66 years young, and I'm getting younger and younger and younger every single day. It's a game changer for me. It's critical. Crazy, right? Jeanette Netta. Let's see. Brandy, Wilsty, everyone. We're praying. Softs. I wanted fasting to work, but it backfired. My hormones. They just locked me out from San Jose. Who's doing an Android in San Jose or has got the San Jose Android on? I'm being locked out of everything. Let's see. Oh, I love it. Let me see if they're going to let me back in. Maybe they're going to let me back in. I don't know. On the Seeing My Fertility. Boy, they're hacking me. Right? Can't help but think about our little bundle every day, a little bundle of joy. Keep visualizing that beautiful baby within all of us. Right? Crazy, right? Let's see if I can get this code. Not yet. Well, let me go to, we'll try the email. Someone reported your account for review. It could be. You know, Kiltz needs reviewed. For whatever. Am I saying the things that are wrong? I listen, as a physician that's 66 years young, who was a Mediterranean eater, low fat, who gets sick and sicker and sicker, who went to the fasting and the carnivore and seen so many young and old men and women, everyone healing. That's it. Healing. Let's see if I can get this from Will. Oh man, some reason. There we go again. Mountain View, California. They keep on trying to shut me out. We deleted, I don't know. They're deleting stuff in there, I guess. Hey, Doc, got a strong positive. Awesome. Last Saturday. Good. Thank you, Jeanette. It's status on Los Angeles, seeing Wyandra. We're visualizing, we're doing the work, we're not giving up. That's what I know. That's the critical one, right? Let's see. Let me see if I got the email. It's all good, right? For whatever, I know. Maybe we'll do it on the other side. Let's go here. You guys are amazing. Thanks for being so patient with Kiltz, right? Let's see if we can do it over here. Copy that. Let's go over to this kiddo. Continue. Send confirmation code again. All right. Only 60 seconds to reply on the Dr. Kiltz. First consultation, Kayla, we're going to ask you questions about both your young ages and history of fertility. And oh boy, Mountain View is really kicking me out of the Instagram today. Let's see. What can I expect first consultation? We'll go over your history on you, partner, and what you've done in the past, and we'll give you some advice to what to do next, right? Let's see. When after DNC can I transfer again? Usually about 6 to 8 weeks, by the way, before you can do another transfer. You're truly blessed at what you do. So blessed. My first fresh is taking so far. All right, Brandy. Listen, everyone out there is so blessed, so blessed, so blessed, so blessed, right? That is it. You're so blessed in life. Way to block the truth. I love talk about fertility and health. Most doctors do. Listen, too many people are out for the money and not making mommies and men. When you eat meat, you make men, mommies, and masters. That is the game changer. That's what I've learned in this craziness. That's it, right? I don't know. Mountain View, suspicious login attempt. Keeps in Mountain View. Is that Apple or something, right? The Masters. Is a scratch endometrium biopsy the same? Yes, it's kind of the same thing. I recommend the scratch. I recommend the antimicrobial protocol, the antihistamine protocol, the anti-endo protocol, and the Kiltz protocol, right? The baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream and salt. Yes. Test embryos currently frozen. Yeah, it's okay to do that. Kareen, Azara, they can survive. They do survive nicely. We do it all the time. We freeze and rethaw all the time. It's crazy. Crazy. Maybe we're just not meant to be in Instagram today. Kiltz is off Instagram. We'll see how long that lasts, right? I love Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of them, but it is all what it is. You got to love the way it is. Let's see. Will Atlanta or Florida do IVF in the future? Jennifer, Sarasota is going to be doing IVF later this year. Construction is nearly done. Training team members. We're then going to go to Colorado, redo the lab and the whole place there. It needs a lot of TLC. And then Atlanta, right now we're keeping it a monitoring center along with Philadelphia and Rochester. But if you want to start a monitoring center with CNY Fertility and Dr. Kiltz, wherever you're at, talk to your local OBGYNs, or if you want to simply do it, we can help you do that, right? It's affordability, access, quality, but we need to maintain all of those things. This isn't like, we want to make a bunch of bucks and sell it for $1 billion to the venture capitalists. No effing way, right? Over my dead body. I'm a workaholic and I don't work a day in my life. Work is wondrous. Love the work you're doing every single day of life, my friends. That's it. Let's see. CMV. Maybe I'm back on to CNY Fertility. Found out I am CMV, but donor is CMV. I don't think it matters on that one, by the way. BBS, VIDA. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think we are like, oh my God, you got to get, we make it complicated, don't we? Let's see. Corinne, Jeanette, it does. Jeanette, and thank you for all the shout outs. We're looking for egg, sperm, embryo donors of color, please. We're working to keep it affordable, accessible, integrated. And that's the really important thing. Okay, it's the mystery hour with Kiltz. It's 11 o'clock. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to be on at 11:15 with Dr. Laszlo Boros and go from there. I'm not going to be doing Instagram, so thanks to the team helping me get my connections. But while I love you, I'm believing. Well, it always works out. God always provides. It's faith over facts, spirit over science, and that is the master of the mystery, right? And Jesus Christ, Mohammed, Moses, Abraham, Lao Tse, Buddha, whoever you're following, Marcus Aurelius, but look in the mirror and see the goddess and the God right there. Leonore, hello. Let's see. 180 pounds. We can help you for sure. Had a baby from you guys. Awesome. Should I? Yes. Coffee, Rex, you can do coffee, tea, water. For me, I'm off it for now. We'll see. I do love coffee, but maybe I love coffee like I love my ice cream from time to time. All right. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes on Kiltz's Carnivore Conversations. I love you guys.